2K Sports. And in this game, we've got talented centers, Smitty. It should be fun to watch these guys compete.
It is. I love the bigs versus bigs. It's a game within a game between the big fellas. They know everyone's watching their matchup. They want to get the best of each other.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Caleb Martin out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low.
Good job to stay patient and let the play develop. Lowry is very strong in that regard.
And Boston has possession, following the bucket by the Heat. Smart with the ball. Horford inside. He's guarded by Martin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul. Here's Tatum. Horford passes to Williams.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession. Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Nice D from Brown. Tatum against Lowry. And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
Now here's Butler to the paint. Martin goes back up. Williams grabs the board.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Lowry against Smart. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game. Smart against Lowry. Outside Tatum. Launches it. It's tipped. Butler with a steal. The ball's knocked loose. For 3. Sinks it from distance.
Something that Butler continues to work on. When he's dialed in from deep, he helps big time.
Now Smart. Pass to Brown. The kick to Tatum. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lowry with it. Guarded now by Smart.
2 minutes.
Outside for Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their star's success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Lowry against Smart. Robinson passes to Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Here's Adebayo. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. That'll shoot 2. Robert Williams picks up 1.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
Boston trailing. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown passes to Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Butler has come a long way with his ball handling. He has a few tricks he can pull off from time to time to score.
Smart passes to Brown. And here is Williams. Horford finds Tatum. 5 to shoot. Back to Horford. Ball stolen. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the layup is good. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Smart passes to Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Brown. Inside. Misses the layup. And so it's the Miami Heat. They have a nice 9-point cushion.
Your Celtics, you dancing. Here we go, fans.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
On the court for Miami here in the second. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Now here's Robinson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
And Brown with the stuff.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Butler into the lane. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Martin with the ball. Now Horford defending. Adebayo against Williams. And here's Lowry from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And Boston going the other way now. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. It's Adebayo with the drive. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look. Kyle Lowry didn't make his first All-Star game until year 9. That is very rare.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to Robinson. Butler on the wing, defended by Brown. Martin, the pass to Robinson. Clock at 6. Horford with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. And finished off by Tatum.
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
Breaking into an all-star team like Lowry did. Man, it's so tough, Smitty.
There are only 12 spots, BA, and Kyle grabbed one of them. Reason why he's played at an unbelievable level, and his team, they are winning.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Butler, 5 on the clock, to the paint, and stolen by Williams. Tatum inside, he's against Martin. And the whistle blows, it's going to be on Caleb Martin. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Tatum.
Oh, my goodness.
We don't always get to to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half of this one. Robinson passes to Lowry. Back to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Here's Butler. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Outside, Brown. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Basket's good.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Butler against Tatum. Back to Butler. He can't hit that time. The Celtics have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Horford. Here's Williams. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The Celtics have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Tatum. "27 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Second chance effort. Tries yet again. It's hauled in by the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Smart against Robinson. Martin with a screen on Smart. Martin outside. Lowry right side. To end the drought. He got it up in time, but it would not. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Heat out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Peyton Pritchard, Danilo Gallinari out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Oladipo. No good from 11 feet.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
This for the tie. They get it again. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
Back to Hero. Dedmon, the pass to Hero. Here's Vincent. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Cornett with a rebound.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Here's Pritchard. That one's good. This game is all even.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Here's Cornett. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brogdon. Gallinari against shoot 7. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Pritchard. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And it's Vincent off the drive. Count that one.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Here's Pritchard. Outside, Williams. Oh, he Powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Omer, your 7. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Here's Oladipo. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Can't connect from 13 feet out. For Boston, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Gallinari, the shake. That one is off, and Miami will go the other way with it. To the inside, and he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Tyler Hero hammered it down, playing with a lot of confidence. And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
Now here's Brogdon. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Boston again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Hero, the pass to Dedmon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
The thing about Dedmon, doesn't have a lot of go-to moves, but his activity causes havoc.
And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, BA, but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
Gallinari. And he converts the layup. Gallinari's got his first basket.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
Back to your 7. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Oladipo. Boston with a rebound.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Here's Brogdon. Missed inside. The Heat shooting a low 29% since halftime. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Gallinari with it. Now Dedmon defends.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
For 3, Oladipo. Boston with a rebound. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now.
Gabe Vincent, first personal foul, second team foul.
The free throw off from Gallinari.
Being aggressive and getting to the line. This is when Gallinari's most efficient.
Shooting 1.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams passes to Brogdon. Back to Williams. Three-pointer off the mark.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Hero with the bucket.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. To the left side wing. Pass to Cornette. Shot clock at 6. Right side Brogdon. Shoots over Hero. And too long on the shot.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Tie game in Boston. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And let's take a look at Miami. There you're 7 out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Hero in at the shooting guard position. Here's Dedmon. The Celtics making their last shot. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
A line change here for Miami. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Tatum with it. Martin picks him up. Tatum passes to Smart. Brown with it. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. And now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
This speaks to Brown's desire to become a focal point of this offense. He's such a confident shooter now.
Martin with a screen on Smart. For 3, Robinson. Again, the Heat misses.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And here's Brown. Driving in, and Brown with the stuff.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Butler. Here's Adebayo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
The Heat making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Brown finds Tatum. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Pass to Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
I just love Adebayo's passion for the game and his desire to reinvent his position.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown. Smart outside. Now here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Going into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
And Adebayo slams it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
The Celtics have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th. Smart passes to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
And so both free throws good. And it's an 8-point ball game. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter here. Oladipo outside. Pass to Butler. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. The drive by Smart. Now here's Brown. And the three-pointer goes. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead. At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Smart with the ball. Pass to Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Launches a 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. Miami trailing. Adebayo in the post. Warford covering. Adebayo, no good. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Now here's Brown. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Butler passes to Robinson. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
You have to run Robinson off his shots or he will light you up.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside, Brown. There's Tatum with the three. Oladipo grabs the board. Outside Butler. From outside the arc. That shot is off. And so it's Boston with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of
Got the hot hand or who hasn't.
Veteran team, and I agree with that approach. David, thanks. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
To the inside, Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. And the layup's good off the glass. And this game features 2 tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the score by Miami. Van Vliet wide open. No good on the triple. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Trent. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Barnes with it. Lowry picks him up. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, we know that Fred VanVleet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Outside Robinson, and going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now, here's Adebayo.
Well, there's tremendous defensive versatility with Pascal Siakam. He's got reach, he's got length, he's got timing, and he's got quickness.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Van Vliet. Following the score by Miami. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Toronto working the ball around now. And the dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors when they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
VanVleet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Looking to end the run. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Boy, forget about keeping it simple. He went for the high degree of difficulty on that lay-in.
VanVleet against Lowry. Here's Siakam. Back to VanVleet. From downtown. The shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way. And here's Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now Butler. Siakam pulls it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Barnes screen on Lowry. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
High IQ of Fred VanVleet is why he is so good at pick and roll action.
Lowry with the ball, and it's Trent picking him up. Adebayo passes to Butler. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors leading by 5. Here's VanVleet. Count it. VanVleet's got 9 points.
Well, we've seen consistently that Fred VanVleet can score on the interior, even if it's against size.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. A shot by Butler. Nobody around. Butler can't get that one to fall. The Raptors have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And it's in there.
But he never misses the chance to drop a dime as usual. Lowry one step ahead of everyone, setting up the bucket.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Toronto ahead. They lead by 7. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. VanVleet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, that's a little nastiness to Jimmy Butler's game. He says, you want me to get close to the cup? I got that.
VanVleet kicks to Barnes. VanVleet sets the pick for Barnes. Martin against VanVleet. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, don't let the diminutive size fool you. Fred VanVleet is a strong finisher, and he loves to score it.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And so here's Toronto, following the score by Miami. Lobbed up there for Barnes.
His position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Butler passes to Lowry. Outside Butler. Good D by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. Trent to the middle. Here's VanVleet. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Three-pointer, Butler. Siakam pulls it in.
Heat foul. Bam.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the opening court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Junior.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Butler with the steal. In the corner, it's Robinson. Now, here's Butler. He's got 6. Again, the miss by the Heat. VanVleet finds Barnes. Trent outside. Second chance effort. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
Now, here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Jimmy Butler.
Well, this guy's such a terrific scorer in the painted area. Jimmy Butler, crafty, smart, and has excellent touch.
Here's Van Vliet. 12 points for him. He can't hit that time.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Raptors leading by 8. We've got 1:48 left here in the second. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lowry passes to Butler. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Van Vliet outside. Trent outside. The 3. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. Martin the pass to Lowry. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Trent. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. That's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. Just 4 to shoot. From 13. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Trent, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Lowry kicks to Butler. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and that one, good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Barnes sets a screen for Van Vliet. Bobbed up there for Barnes. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Kyle Lowry.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Yurtseven. Vincent is out there with Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedman, and it's Oladipo in at the small forward spot. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Yes, that goes in.
You can see over time, Oladipo has so added to his offensive arsenal. You love to see the confidence with which he's playing.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dedmon. Second chance shot. The kick out to Oladipo. Rebound by the Raptors.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Banton. That one a little long. The Heat trail by 8. Pass to Yurtsevin. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down. Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner. He really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. Here's Birch. Pass to Flynn. Back to Birch. He feeds it to Flynn. They shoot again. The shot by Birch, no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Oladipo against Porter. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Victor Oladipo. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Here's Vincent after the Raptors pick up 2. Dedmon in the corner. Pass to Vincent. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Hero. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's Porter with the ball for Toronto. 6-point game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Hero passes to Yurtsevin. The shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Here's Banton. He's covered by Hero. Banton's shot is off. Hero on the wing. Guarded by Porter.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Young's shot is off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group. You know, there's elite athleticism by Pascal Siakam, makes that easy work.
Oladipo against Anunoby. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Hero kicks to Oladipo. Good D by Anunoby.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
It's Trent on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, it takes more than tight defense to bother Gary Trent Jr. It works out well for him with a trip to the
Gary
foul line.
Trent Jr.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Toronto in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the center. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, this guy is elite as a two-way player. Jimmy Butler able to take on the scoring load. He's cooking right now.
Lowry against Van Vliet. There's the pass to Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Yeah, easy call.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Butler against Anunoby. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Jimmy Butler. Toronto's shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Hobbed up there for Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Boy, Van Vliet, just great vision and feel for the game.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Martin for 3. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Siakam a screen on Robinson. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Butler on the way. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
This, to me, is how Butler hurts you. The athleticism, the strength, the body control, draws the whistle, still finishes the play.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Van Vliet with it. Pass to Anunoby. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Well placed. Alley-oop pass into the layup.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Kicks it out to Siakam. On the wing, Barnes. Great open look there. 14 points for Scotty Barnes.
How quick would that shot off the catch for Scotty Barnes? My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Anunoby.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Right side, Butler. Trent with the wide open look. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
It's inexcusable to let Trent Jr. get room and space from the corner 3. He's just too dangerous. You got to make him put it on the deck.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Adebayo.
Well, there's just defensive chops by OG Anunoby. He says, I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest.
Third team foul. Now
the first one falls for him. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Van Vliet against Lowry.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Toronto.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Fred Van Vliet.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 13. Inside, here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Trent. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. The three from Barnes. Rebound by the Heat. Right side, Butler. Here's Robinson. Siakam pulls it in. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Trent passes to Van Vliet. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. From deep three-point range, Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Adebayo with a screen on Trent. Butler from outside. Off on that one. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent.
God keep our...
And both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. Smart against Siakam. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Tatum. Smart finds Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Williams. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Van Vliet. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Tatum. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Puts up a 3. Rebound Boston. Left side, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Smart passes to Brown. The kick to Tatum. 4-3. Rebound by Van Vliet. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Trent with it. Guarded now by Williams. Siakam. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he recovers it. It's Barnes on the wing. Horford covering. Barnes, it's good.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Brown. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage. And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Boston trailing. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one.
Oh, my goodness! Throw it down!
Come on!
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Rebound, Boston. Here's Smart. Tripped down the breakaway slam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Barnes.
Love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Here's the 3. The shot won't fall.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
Toronto trailing. Trent, the pass to Siakam. And here's Barnes. Back to Siakam. Out to the wing. Van Vliet outside. 4 on the clock to halt the run. Hauled in by Brown.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Trent. Van Vliet outside. Up in time. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Up.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors Youth Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
And yep, it's good. Brown's got 8 points.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Trent up top. From behind the arc. Smart grabs the miss. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Brown. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Williams passes to Tatum. Brown with it. And Brown with the stuff.
One of the premier scoring wings in the NBA, Jaylen Brown is at it again.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The Celtics have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Williams from long range. They get the rebound.
Yeah, after all these years as a pro, Horford still plays with fire. Some second chance points there for Big Al.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Barnes. And here's Siakam for 3. Connects from downtown. Siakam's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Kick out to Brown. There's the triple. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got 11 points in the quarter.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
Kicks it out to Siakam. From deep. And the Raptors, another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. Tatum against Anunoby. Kicks it out to Smart. Horford passes to Smart. Outside, Brown. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. You know, some have said those old-school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
And that's probably his most dangerous weapon. Tatum just has a smooth jumper.
Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Smart, and out of bounds. The Celtics will take it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
A line change here for Toronto. The Celtics have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Out to Horford. Another shot. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. No good. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Flynn. There's Young with the 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Tatum passes to Williams. Horford outside. Offline with a 3. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Your Raptors, 15. The Celtics, 28.
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Thaddeus Young out there with Kim Birch. Then there's Malachi Flynn. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Benton in at the 2. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Back to Porter. Pass to Young. 3-pointer. Toronto the rebound. Here's Flynn. This one for 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Porter. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Brogdon. Gallinari for 3. Can't get it to drop, and Toronto will come the other way. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
And now the Raptors on the break. And that one's good. Flynn.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Brogdon. And there's a pick to the middle. Here's Cornette. It's deflected. Here's Flynn. Fires from deep. Gallinari pulls it in. Left side Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
So decisive on the drive. If you don't give Brogdon a lane to the rim, he'll make one.
Here's Flynn. Outside Young. The three. The shot, no good. And here's the fast break. Pass to Cornette. Back to Gallinari. Williams against Young. Outside for Brogdon. Clock at 2. Three-pointer, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
To the wing on the left. Young from long range. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Greg.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Shot from the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Williams with the screen. Outside for Gallinari. Here's Pritchard. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The Raptors have gone cold here in this third quarter, just 3 of 9. And here's Porter outside. Toronto the rebound. And that one's good. Young.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Pritchard gets it to go.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Flynn. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Barnes in the post. He's against Horford and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball.
Toronto ball.
From deep three-point range. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors. Youth Day.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1. The Celtics shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Horford outside. Kick out to Brown. Back to Horford. Outside, Brown. The 3-ball. Horford passes to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Brown now in the lead scorer in this league really does it all.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics. And the second free throw is good. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. He hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. No good. A bit long that time.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And they recover it. Williams. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Tatum. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And Horford powers it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Van Vliet with it. Siakam, pass to Barnes. Now here's Van Vliet, defended by Smart. Shot clock at 6. Trent for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. It's stolen by Barnes. And an Obi for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Siakam. The 3 from Barnes. Kept alive.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Outside Tatum. Over Trent. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Smart. And the Celtics lead by 15.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Van Vliet misses. For Boston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Van Vliet on the wing. 3-pointer. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Close the alley-oop. The Raptors shooting a very low 27% so far in this one.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Celtics.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Jason Tatum.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates. Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
From deep. They get it back. It's Barnes on the wing. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. Sure, from 3-point range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. Launches a 3. No good. And so it's Boston with the W. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Number 22, Chip.
Well, we've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the one spot.
One part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
Now here's Smart. Passes it to Brown. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number one. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Outside, Martin. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Smart passes to Brown. Up top, Tatum. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A mix of agility and strength makes Tatum lethal inside. He can easily work around the defense.
Now here is Lowry. Here's Butler driving the lane, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First, that one on Smart.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Now here's Tatum. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And it's Butler missing. Boston trailing. Got a piece of it. To the paint. And Brown throws it down.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Robinson passes to Butler. Back to Robinson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Butler against Tatum. The kick outside to Butler. Pulls up on the wing. Great D that time from Tatum. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. Nice move. And it's Brown missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Adebayo. Goes back up. Plays it up off the glass.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Tatum on the wing. And the dunk by Tatum.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here is Robinson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That one goes in.
Lowry showcasing his ability to do damage on the inside.
Lowry against Smart. Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. Kicks it to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Brown wide open. He fires. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Lowry. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Misses from close range.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
It's all tied in Miami. And back with the start of the second quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Up at the forward spot, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his shot. And it's Williams at the center. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Here's Lowry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Brown, good.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Butler is screen on Smart. Lowry passes to Butler and stolen by Tatum. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Brown, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Lowry with the ball. 6 points for him. Outside, Martin. Butler up top. Just 5 on the clock. For the 3. And it's Martin missing. Celtics leading by 4. Down low. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
And that one drops for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Smart dishes to Williams. Back to Smart. Pass to Horford. It's tipped. The Celtics working the ball around now. And Tatum out top the key. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Butler. Adebayo against Williams. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trusted he's going to make good decisions in the half court. That has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Butler sets a screen for Lowry. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Jimmy Butler. He's got 6.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Smart passes to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Lowry feeling it out of him. Outside Butler. He draws iron on the dunk.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Brown finds Smart. Tatum passes to Horford. Tatum down low. Defended by Butler.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And it's sent back by Horford. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The kick outside to Butler. Three-pointer. Here's Martin.
In the right position. That's just a smart defensive play from Al Horford.
And it's Martin missing. Tatum on the wing. Outside, Smart. And there's the pass to Brown. He feeds it to Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assisted.
Horford's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
Your Miami Heat 20. The Celtics 28.
If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. And Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Lowry in at the point guard. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Sinks that one from the post. Lowry's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Heat.
And the dribble move by Lowry just setting up that play, toying with the defense, getting it done.
Brogdon at the elbow. Over in the corner, Williams. Out to Gallinari. Shot on the wing. Clock up 2 there. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And some assistance there from Gallinari. He looks so calm taking that one with the shot clock buzzer going off.
Right side Lowry. Robinson against Brogdon. Butler on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Butler's got 8.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. It's Martin on the wing. Adebayo with this screen on Gallinari. count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Adebayo.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Here's Pritchard. No points in the game yet for him. Molinari finds Williams. Brogdon with it. The kick out to Williams. Cornet passes to Gallinari. There's the 3. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. To the inside, Martin. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gallinari.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Victor Oladipo comes in for Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Pritchard passes to Gallinari. Here's Pritchard. Passes it to Cornet. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat trail by 3. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain.
1:57 left to play in the third. Brogdon the pass to Pritchard. Back to Brogdon. Gallinari on the wing. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Pritchard. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Vincent. Heat moving the ball around. Oladipo taking his time here. Outside, Hero. Back to Oladipo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Celtics ball.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pritchard passes to Gallinari. Now Brogdon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Out to Gallinari. To end the cold streak, and it's good on the way in.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Outside, Martin. Back to Oladipo. And Boston with the rebound.
Look, everyone wants to be part of a highlight play, but when you miss on completing it, it's pretty embarrassing, just like we saw there.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
And a new group in for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Butler comes in for Victor Oladipo. Robinson's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Vincent. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Al Horford is checked in for Gallinari. Tatum comes in for Williams. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Pritchard.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Butler from outside. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with the night. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for the Celtics. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
A nice portion of their points have been earned at the line, and they've done an exceptional job creating havoc for the defense and getting fouled.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And when you let Brown get close to the hoop, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Butler against Tatum. The high post shot. That one wide left.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Tatum. And now an 11-point Celtic lead.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Rebounded by Smart. The Celtics shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
First team foul.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Smart.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
Now at the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And here's Smart. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Smart. 4 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. No good. And Miami the other way now. Pass to Lowry. Now here is Martin. Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Floats it up for Oladipo. And stolen by Horford. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Outside Butler. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Can't connect from short range. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Off target from three-point range. The Heat trail by 11. Butler goes in, and it's Butler with the jam.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
1:53 left in the fourth. Tatum down low. Working on Martin. Brown finds Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Lowry against Smart. Here's Butler. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler against Brown. Butler dishes to Robinson.
Come to me, come to me.
Back to Butler and taken away by Brown.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Celtics.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason. I mean, that's a rugged play.
It's gracious. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Outside, Martin. Over to the wing. Lowry has the open look. Miami no good on that time either. Now here's Brown. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their rabid fan base a night to remember.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Miami. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. So Butler will go to the free throw line. It goes on Fred VanVleet.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Now here's VanVleet. Fires for three. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Lowry. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
In such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
So it's Miami now, following the bucket by the Raptors. Outside Butler from deep three-point range. Can't hit that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And here's VanVleet from the arc. He buries it from three.
That's a very controlled dribble from Fred. Doesn't need to get to the rim. He can just stop and pop.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Butler passes to Lowry. Back to Butler. Out to Lowry. Clock at 6. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Trent goes in. Pass to Siakam. Back to Trent. Driving to the basket. Misses from short range. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Robinson passes to Butler. Butler on the wing. That one doesn't drop. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now here's VanVleet. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Now here's Butler. It's Martin on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
Now here's VanVleet from deep three-point range. Drills it from deep. VanVleet's got his second bucket on the night.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. There's the triple. Here's Adebayo. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This has always been Adebayo's bread and butter, hunting down missed shots.
Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Martin. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Martin's gotten his second bucket.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D, and in.
Puts up a three, and the Raptors another three.
He's always been confident. When Fred VanVleet started to get minutes, it all came together.
Lowry against VanVleet. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Lowry with it, guarded by VanVleet. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
VanVleet against Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on VanVleet. And here's Lowry from the arc. On target from range. Lowry's got 5 points. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Heat out in front.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors Youth Dance Team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's VanVleet in at the point guard position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Pass to VanVleet. Beyond the arc. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Here he goes. Here's Robinson. Tries again. That shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And the basket by VanVleet.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Butler can't get it to go.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Looking to win the run, going inside, and it's Butler with the jam.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
VanVleet against Lowry. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
BA, he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
The Raptors with a lead. VanVleet outside from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Martin right side. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Lowry against VanVleet. Siakam for 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. For Miami, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And Adebayo slams it in.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism, Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
1:57 left in the first half of this game. The three from Barnes. No luck on that one. And Miami the other way now. Butler with the ball. Siakam covering. And so he draws the foul. Heading to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Crafty play by Jimmy. Sticking with his shot despite the close D to draw the foul. He's living there tonight. A tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Outside Robinson takes a three. That shot off the mark. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Now it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
Love how Van Vliet has extended his range over the years. Not everyone can do that to that extent.
Here's Butler. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 in the quarter.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Van Vliet with it. 18 points for him. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. 40 seconds left in the first half. Lowry against Van Vliet. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And Lowry has no problem setting up teammates. He strikes a good balance between passing and scoring.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game. Miami trailing. Here's Lowry. He's got 5. Outside for Butler. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Terrific way to end a half. Nailing a 3 to add to the lead.
20 seconds.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred Van Vliet.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
And let's take a look at Miami. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Here's Benton. Robinson defending. Birch. And Birch slams it in.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Butler on the wing. And the basket is good. Butler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He's not like a lot of superstars. Jimmy Butler will call you out if you're on his team. All he wants to do is win.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Flynn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Back to Porter. Pass to Birch. Butler on the wing. 10 points for him.
Heat foul, Sam Adebayo. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Birch. Here's Banton. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good by Young. Young's gotten his first basket of the night.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
Pass to Birch. Over Lowry. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Martin to end the run. And Young pulls it down.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And a deep three from Young. The shot misses. And the Heat going the other way now. Man, how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
B.A., you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And B.A., Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Birch with some nice D. And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside Porter. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Banton. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Jimmy Butler.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
1:10 left in the third quarter. Here's Butler. Birch with some nice D.
Heat foul, Sam Adebayo. That's his second personal foul. 14 foul.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Van Vliet left side. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Van Vliet excels at breaking down defenses with his passing.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Hero finds Lowry. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Trent against Hero. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Knocks down the long J. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game.
set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their... And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And for Miami, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Pass to Siakam. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Looking to get it going. The offensive rebound. Adebayo, that's good.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Van Vliet outside. And the 3 off target. And it's Miami's ball. Lowry, the pass to Butler. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Siakam with a screen on Adebayo. To the middle. And Siakam with the slam.
Big man playing big. Once Siakam gets it there, it's a done deal.
Thank you.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Now here's Hero. He's closely guarded.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Here's Van Vliet. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. For 3. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
It's stolen by Barnes. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Toronto.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Fires in the triple. Van Vliet's got 33.
This is what happens when Fred gets into a rhythm. His whole offensive game rises to another level.
Butler can't get it to go. Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. From deep 3-point range, Van Vliet misses. For Miami, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Here's Lowry. And the layup falls.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Pass to Trent. Now Barnes. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Hero with the bucket.
We see this a lot from Tyler. Instead of going all the way to the rack, he pulls up.
Trent outside. Outside Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Butler passes to Hero. And a miss there on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Van Vliet's got 12 points here in the 2nd half.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Adebayo from long range. Toronto grabs the miss. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. No good with the triple. The Heat have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Fred VanVleet.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
VanVleet against Adebayo. And an Obi for three. Miami grabs the miss. Butler on the wing. Drives to the hoop. Banked it in off the glass.
An incredibly determined player. Butler is very hard to stop. Jimmy plays the game with passion.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Barnes. Lowry against VanVleet. 5 to shoot. From deep. He can't get it to go. So, no problem for Toronto as they... Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Introducing the starting lineup.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. The kick out to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
Van Vliet wide open. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Celtics on offense. It's a 3-point game. Van Vliet against Smart. Outside Tatum. On deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
There's Williams, lays it up and banks it in.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Now here's Tatum. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Horford dishes to Smart, 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum, shoots over Anunoby, from down in the low post, it goes. And doors with Tatum and Brown, if they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Here's Smart, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Smart kicks to Brown. Takes it inside. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Brown feeling out a bit. From outside, off the mark. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. And the 3 off target. Austin's gone 0-2 from deep here.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Van Vliet's got 6.
Now, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Smart passes to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Smart. Over to the left wing. Horford finds Smart. And here's Tatum for 3. That shot is off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes sliding it down.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Smart against Trent. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Van Vliet against Smart. Outside, Horford. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tatum.
You have to be impressed with the instincts and versatility on the defensive end from Scotty Barnes. This guy legit.
Brown drives in. Tatum down low. Defended by Trent. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, my goodness. He is such a great dunk.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, Fred VanVleet is the prototypical floor general, and he just puts that pass exactly where it needs to be.
There's Brown with the three. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball.
And your Celtics, Houston team. Headed to the floor.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart into the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. VanVleet against Smart. Pass to Trent. Now, here's Siakam. For 3, VanVleet. Al Horford with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
Toronto leading by 4. VanVleet finds Anunoby. Trent against Brown, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Oh, the lob to Trent. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Tatum. Smart's got his first points of the night.
Now that's about amazing quickness. How about Marcus Smart's ability to beat everybody up the floor with that burst?
VanVleet can't get it to go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Now here's VanVleet. 6 points for him. Over in the corner, Barnes knocks down the 3 ball. Barnes has got 11 points.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. VanVleet against Smart. VanVleet passes to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
2 minutes.
VanVleet kicks to Trent. Back to VanVleet. Fires for 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's Anunoby. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, how do you match up with OG Anunoby's length and athleticism? This guy is going to be able to get shots off because of both of those.
Hart kicks to Williams. Pass to Horford. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
How about that? The test is right there. Just Al Horford better on the offensive end than the defense.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
And it's Brown missing. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors, leading by 5. Trent, a screen on Horford. Oh, the lob to Trent. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Smart. Ball's knocked loose. Van Vliet on the wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. That'll do it for the first half.
With the score, the Celtics 18, the Raptors 25.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Young. He's out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Benton in at the shooting guard.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Celtics trail by 4. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
From past the arc. Benton with the rebound. Raptors leading by 4. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Pritchard, covered by Flynn. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Gallinari down low. He's against Young. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon.
Raptors ball.
And so here's Toronto. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Williams passes to Brogdon. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, the dribble drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
Flynn hits it from three-point range. And the Raptors lead by 2. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Drills it from outside.
Why does Thad Young shoot a high percentage? Because he's smart and confident shooting in catch-and-shoot situations.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Gallinari outside. Drives to the hoop. And that one drops. Pritchard's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Manton, the pass to Flynn. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. Brogdon outside. No good from outside. Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
54 seconds left to play here in the third. And the pass to Cornette. Outside Williams. 4 on the clock. Brogdon looking around. Again, Brogdon missing. Raptors leading by 3. Fires for 3. Flynn misses. The Celtics have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brogdon. Porter pulls it in.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Tries again. 2 on the clock. Birch. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, it's just not a lot for the defensive score.
And we've watched 3.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Smart kicks to Horford. Anunoby against Tatum. And slammed dunk by Tatum.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors. Here's Smart outside Tatum. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Horford the pass to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. That's 10 points for Jason Tatum.
Now, there's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Outside, Horford. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Smart kicks to Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Anunoby. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Right side, Tatum. Over Trent. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Bounce pass from Smart. Horford finds Brown. Back to Horford. He doesn't hit that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet sets the pick for Anunoby. Deflects the pass. Van Vliet outside. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Smart passes to Tatum. Van Vliet. Over in the corner, Barnes. Over Horford. They get it back. Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Round with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Barnes screen on Brown. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Smart. Outside, Horford. Tatum against Van Vliet. Clock at 4. Back to Tatum. From deep three-point range, he can't get it to go. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Floats it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
So explosive from around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Van Vliet looking around. From deep. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
There's the lob to the hoop. From deep three-point range. And so it's Toronto winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They